Hi, my name is Chos, and this is a new lesson provided by Only Backing Tracks. Today I will answer a question that I received many times recently: how to use scale diagrams. Let's take E natural minor as an example in this episode. It's one of the most commonly used scales in guitar music in general. It could be also called the Aeolian mode in E. That requires a bit more music theory to understand, but we'll talk about that later in a future video. Let's look at the scale diagram shown here. What you see is a flipped guitar fretboard. Imagine yourself holding your guitar in a usual position. Now raise the guitar a bit in your hands and rotate it slightly until it's parallel to the ground. You will notice the thinnest string or high E is the highest and the thickest low E string is the lowest at the bottom of your view. You don't need a lot of music theory to be able to use scale diagrams, but of course it could be a very useful tool as you progress. You need to know the following if you want to use scale diagrams effectively: string names, or the name of the notes on open strings, and fret numbers. String names in standard tuning are from bottom to top: E, A, D, G, B, E. For fret numbers, you can use the dots on your fretboard. Most guitars have them or have some ornaments that represent them. Train your eyes to be able to quickly locate the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 12th fret on each string. It's not a must for now, but it could be much more helpful if you remember the notes of those frets. Now let's talk quickly about the color code. Any scale diagram you can see in Only Backing Tracks video, you will see that it has a color code. If you play any note shown on the scale diagram along with the backing track, it will sound okay in harmony. However, if you want to take your playing to the next level, you need to know a bit more about the colors. The most important notes are the root notes. They are the home or the tonic center of the scale shown in the diagrams. In our example, E is the root note of the E natural minor scale. Those notes will always be shown in dark blue. Look at the scale diagram, then train your eyes to see those root notes on your actual guitar fretboard. Those notes help keep you safe in harmony if you got to feel hesitant or lost somehow while playing the scale. The notes in light blue are the other notes of the scale. You can see they cover the entire fretboard. And like I said, if you played any of those notes at any time, you will sound okay. If you like to be more consistent with your playing and be able to play some meaningful phrases or melodies, you will have to restrict your horizontal movement a bit and play in a box shape. This box shape is called a position. In the example we have here, a position will have its note highlighted in green. The position shown here is based around fret 7, since a root note is located on the 7th fret on A string. Notice that root notes will still be highlighted in dark blue, and the green notes will be spread across the 6 strings from bottom to top. Here's another position shown based around fret 12 on E strings. Now let's take another example based on another scale, which is E minor blues. Same color code will always be used. However, since this scale has a special note, it will be shown in a unique color, maybe orange or red. This will always be done when the scale has a unique note or when a scale diagram is put in comparison with another. In the case of E minor blues, this special note is the blue note. You might already know that it's called blue note because it makes this scale sound bluesy, more than the regular minor pentatonic. You will see it is highlighted in orange. Let's look at the minor pentatonic and minor blues in comparison. You will see that both scales are almost identical, but there is a single difference: the blue note. That's why it's highlighted in orange, or depending on the situation or mood, a unique color. I don't want to keep you longer from playing your guitar. I think this will be enough for a good start. Thanks for all your comments, all questions and suggestions, and since we are living in a crazy world and a crazy time, thanks for your patience. Enjoy the music.